All right, gosh, I don't know why my hat looks all crooked in these videos, but yeah, so the last video I had told y'all that I wanted to give y'all some tools to like what the journey of life is, but more so like what helped me find myself. Like I felt like I was in mission. So when I went to missions, I was on this discovery of finding who I truly was. And I so thought I knew, y'all. Like I just so thought I knew. It's crazy to think about, but I had no idea who I was. And I feel like, yes, of course, what God did in my life, and it just was like kind of supernatural and it happened instantly. I will have another video because I know a lot of people ask me that. So that's going to be another video that I'll give y'all. But that happened. But also when I like look back at my year of missions and being away, I'm like, man, it wasn't just God's supernatural ways doing stuff like that. It was what I did on a daily basis. And so I think like this is what I want to share with y'all, and I hope it blesses y'all. We as human beings, we are made up of what? I'm sure y'all know, and maybe y'all don't because I never like thought about it like this, but it's the heart, the mind, the body, the soul. And if you want to get like technical, so your heart is the emotional. I think your soul is spiritual. Your mind is intellectual. And what's the other? Heart, mind, body, soul. Oh, and your body is physical. So those are like the 4 aspects that make up the human being. This is what we are like made of. So what I was doing on a daily basis, which I still have to do now, and if I don't, I feel a difference. I think that I don't think a lot of people do this. I think we neglect it as a culture, and I think it shows in the violence, and it shows in the bullying, and it shows in in depression and anxiety. I think that there could be a revolutionary change if we would, on a day-to-day, which we should, this is how God created it, take care of these 4 aspects. I mean, like, it makes sense. Hello. We are a complex human being, and we have 4 things that make up our body. Don't you think if we take care of all of them on a daily basis, we're gonna feel happy, we're gonna feel content, we're gonna feel free? Yeah, stuff is still gonna happen to us, but we are gonna know who we are. And so like, I don't know, to me, it just seems so simple, and it's just like, hello, but I know that life happens, and we have culture, like I was saying in another video, and things. So, but anyway, not to go on a rant. I can rant about this all day. So yeah, I was away from the world, and I did those 4 things. Spiritually, every day, I would pray, I would journal, I would spend time, I would sit in stillness. And all those things, that's when my heart, I started finding my soul again. And I started having these revelations, and it was very much on the way to figuring out who Maggie truly was. Physically, I would exercise, I would get enough sleep, I would eat good. I think all these things help us to feel most fully alive. And then, let's see what else. Intellectual, I was reading books. I was exploring. So my creative mind that's in all of us, my creative body, my everything, I was like, I was opening that like door to like seeing the world and seeing different cultures. And all of that was just stimulating my intellect. And what is the other one? Emotional. Oh yeah. Well, that was just like, I think when you serve other people, and I hear a lot of people say that, like, if you are kind of like lost or anything, like just go serve someone. And you know, and I think that like brings out emotions in you. I think you're just so selfless and sacrificial that, your emotions just stem up. You start seeing who you really are. Yeah, and those layers just come off, you know, beliefs. Like you see love for what it truly is, and pure and true love. And I think that helps you. It helped me like even be in tune with my emotions. So yeah, I think that those are 4 things that I think. So like, I want to challenge y'all. Like, okay, so it's spiritual, physical, intellectual, emotional. Spend some time each day. Spiritual, pray. Physical, exercise, eat good. What else? Intellectual, read some books, read some magazines, explore, go on a trip. What's the other thing? Emotional. Yeah, start really trying to see like what you feel, like really be in tune with your emotion and why you feel that way, whether it's a good emotion or a bad emotion, but really be aware of like, okay, this is what this is making me feel. Let me see why. What is it in me? Don't blame the other person at all. What is it in me? Why am I feeling this way? Take those 4 things to heart, like on a day-to-day basis. I'm telling you, your life, you not even your life, but you learning who you are will drastically change. It will drastically change. I think we neglect these things as I think what we do probably the most is physical, and that's the silliest. Like, where is our soul, y'all? Our soul is the most important thing. It's one thing that's still living after our physical part. We die. That goes away. You know, like what is eternal is inside. It's in here, and that's the thing we neglect the most. Like, why? I don't understand. Sorry, I get like passionate about this because I'm just like, like this world is beautiful and there is people not truly living, feeling alive. And I want that for them, you know, I want that for them. And I get it because I wasn't there. And so I get it. Anyway, enough of my rant. I hope this video helped. Yeah, just let me know if you need anything. I just genuinely love y'all is why I want to share all these things. And I hope somebody listens that needs it, that is just going to benefit. And as always, peace, love, and golly juice. And please, please subscribe. I think that's how I'm supposed to end it all every time. All righty, love y'all.